to make money by not playing guitar. Career longevity goes up considerably. I'm sorry, I'm gonna unplug this. Bree, wink, make sure it's okay, wink. I'm learning about performance art. So what I learned from Monday, on Monday, we realized black is slimming. I can't play guitar with the jacket on. So here we go. I planned a song. The problem is, I printed out the words, and it's the only page that fell. The other thing is, someone who was supposed to perform tonight isn't here. So the joke that I was trying to play on them, I kind of played on myself twice. I don't know if you're familiar with the song My Remedy, but I thought it would be funnier if the song was done Weird Al style about the Alien franchise and it was called My Entity. But the thing is, remember how I told you I cut my finger and I couldn't hold down the strings?
Yeah.
I still have that same finger. But I got good news. I found out that I can play it on other instruments at about 2:30 this afternoon. Now, I don't want anyone to panic. I've played this times. Stop stealing my bit. When I open my eyes, if anyone else is coughing, I will flip the fuck out. I can't do a song I've got gum in my mouth, I'm sorry. That goes there now. I can do a song now, guys. Whoa, whoa, you are my entity. Whoa, whoa, you've taken hold inside of me. Whoa, whoa, is this the end of humanity? Whoa, you know what? If you're not gonna show up and I come through all this trouble to learn your song on a new instrument, I'm a little bit, you know what, I can't play the rest of that song. Not because I don't remember the lyrics, you don't remember the lyrics. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip out. I gotta calm you all down. Now, normally, this is where I'd break into a song about double homicide, set the mood. But, previously mentioned finger. I was gonna play it on keyboard, but it evaporated. Now, see, I got jokes about people who committed crime, but we can't talk about the crimes because the crime makes people feel bad. So I can only insinuate and make noises. Sorry. I just feel like there's a double standard applied to criminals. So if a guy gets accused of stuff, I understand that. I believe victims. Other people write books about how they commit crimes, and the authorities like, we'll never find him. Oopsie, he was on drugs. I'm like, drugs don't make you do that. I've never had so much Tylenol, been like, you know where I gotta go? The park. So, I'm not gonna say their names, I'll get sued. I have to play music by them. I imagine how the police lineup went, where they call all three of these stadium rock artists in there. Oh, I'm not gonna play on guitar, I have my sweatshirt on. Not gonna say who it is. I'm not getting sued by Dizzy again. He's just in the first interrogation room and they're like, we got some suspicion that you might have done some stuff. And he goes, hee hee. And they're like, he did it. I'm sure of it. Open and shut case. And go into the next room. I'll find it. Don't worry. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I gotta increase tempo. Oh, you know what? This isn't Bon Jovi. Don't want to pull anything. That's why I wear sweats. Okay. Oh, you know what? This might be it. Any more and I'll get sued. We know that band though. We know that A minor anywhere. John Frusciante, where are you when we need you the most? They walk in and they're like, hey, mister, we got your book where you said you did the sort of thing you did to Bang Bong. He's like, I didn't do the thing, ba-ding, ba-dang bong. Like, we'll never catch him. We have it in writing, that's all we got. Now, the last song I'm gonna play for you. For this joke. For this joke. Now that was clearly I don't want to miss a thing. They cornered him in the interrogation room, looking like a bunch of handkerchiefs on a coat rack. And they're like, we read in your book everything you did. He's like, and they're like, we gotta let him go. He's got a rock solid defense. That's what they said. I didn't say it. I want criminals to be punished. But you know who they did punish? That guy's sister. She had her breast pulled out there in the Super Bowl by a guy with noodle hair, and they punished her. I think they just don't like that family, I'll be honest. They didn't punish the other guy. They gave him multiple albums, and Jimmy, well, maybe they did punish him. I'm sorry, I can't play guitar in this hat. This is being recorded. Guys, don't make any more mess up here. Now my next piece is a reading out of the novelization of Surf Ninjas. I can see the morning cooking fire, Zach said. There will be many supporters there who will join us. And then we shall go up to the caves of Kwansu, the caves of the ancients. What's there? Adam asked. Zach looked gravely from Johnny to Adam. Your inheritance. Money? Spence said. No, something not even money can buy, Zach answered. The knives of Kwansu. Iggy rolled his eyes. Oh yeah, seriously, that's something money can't buy. Knives. I once went to a cutlery store. I said, hey, I have $100,000. Can I buy a knife? And he said, no, don't you know money can't buy knives? I guess that's why we hardly see him around. And that's the end of my reading. A lot of you might know I have a long-standing grievance with Stevie Wonder. I love what he's trying to do. I just don't appreciate his methods. So he wrote the #1 song in America the day I was born. He didn't write it that day, but that's when it was #1. It's I Just Called to Say I Love You. It's this wonderful story about how he called up people on non-holidays and was like, I love you. And then they were like, oh, I love you too. A year later, he had the #1 song in America, again, with Part-Time Lover. It's about how to cheat on people. So those calls went well. I'm all for Stevie Wonder giving tools to the blind to cheat on people to make it a fair fight. That sounds, I don't think anyone should cheat, right? But I want it to be a fair fight. The problem is, the advice he gave was terrible. It's some of the worst advice for cheating I've ever heard. And he opened up the song with it, and it was the #1 song in America. Let's just take a hard look at it, right? If you're gonna cheat on someone who's losing a sense, blind is the draft pick. It's not a good league. You could cheat on a blind person in the same room. Like, you never run home and be like, I got away with it because she couldn't taste. I don't even know how we got there, because smell is right there. So that's why they're always playoff contenders in the league of cheating on people without senses. Okay, it's a bad league. It's a bad league. I don't want to be part of it. I just want it to be fair. And Stevie's out there, he's trying to get these people caught. That's because he doesn't want us to catch on to his real methods. Who knows the song Part-Time Lover? I think we all do, right? It goes like this.
Are you gonna play it?
Maybe. It goes like this. You know what? We'll do a rhythm thing. I got a shaker and everything. It goes ba 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 da ba da da ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Part-time lover. Okay? That's how the intro goes. Everyone wants to have sex already. So, what I want you to do is I want to see your hand go up when you catch Stevie. Okay? It's a little game I play. I'm gonna play the song as long as I can go without catching Stevie. Okay? It goes ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba, and I'll get away with it too. Part-time lover. Call up, bring one, hang up the phone. Let me know you made it home. Don't want nothing to be wrong with my part-time lovers. If she's with me, I'll link the lights to let you know tonight's the night for me and you, my part-time lover. Wink. Did you catch him? Okay? Right? So here's what we're doing, right? We're gonna break it down like an episode of CSI. We're like, okay, call up, ring once, hang up the phone so that I know you made it home, don't want nothing to be wrong with part-time lovers. It's the 80s. I just think Stevie threw it in because he's going to sleep as soon as he hears that phone ring. It's just to make the girl that he's cheating on his girl with feel better. You know, like she goes to sleep knowing, oh, he's thinking about me. But he's not, he's thinking about cheating. The next line, if she's with me, I'll blink the lights to let you know tonight's the night for me and you, my part-time lover. So while she's playing phone games, she's watching your apartment. So this is somebody in your local vicinity. But what gets me is, if she's with me, I'll blink the lights. So his solution to signaling someone, him, let's remember, still blind, goes, I'll flick the lights when she's in the room with me. In my brain, I'm wondering a lot of things. First off, how did Stevie Wonder not get sponsored by Wonder Bread? Okay, that's always in there. Two, when he flicks that light, what's the conversation like? Because you gotta remember, he was married in the 70s, married in the 90s, married in the 2000s. That's in the future, they don't know about that.
Okay, up next, front row. I hope you're paying attention. Lena is not. Front row. We have something happening with Will Wagner.
Something is happening, and I'm not sure what it is.
Hold on 1 second.
It's a game show.
I want to sit down because it's who I am.
Because it's who I am.
I'm gonna sit on a chair, baby. I've got a good source on chairs.
I got a good source. I'm excited. I got a plug for chairs.
I know, everyone sees me without a sweatshirt, you're like all music. I promise poetry. Here's the thing. I want it to be a game show. So there are two sides to this, right? This side's poetry. Okay?
Okay.
Your poetry and
All right, that's perfect, Lance.
and that side is comedy. Can you just give us comedy?
Oh gosh. Comedy.
Okay.
Enjoy
Okay.
being comedy.
So I'm gonna be doing poetry, but you have to laugh the whole time, and you cannot laugh at all. And I will be awarding points based on which team is better.
I'm not laughing.
Switch teams. Switch teams. It's now we're-
That's not how that works.
Okay,
Is that
sign
not
at
what
number
bisexuals
5.
do? Do bisexuals not do that?
All right.
Okay. The first round is sonnets. I will be doing one sonnet.
I'm not permitted to laugh. This is horrible.
We grew up sharing common days, assailed by friends and lightness. Somewhere underneath the blaze of summer sun and brightness, we stare with eyes of younger souls, wishing the fall would never come. Along beaches, we pay the tolls, remembering times when we were young. Times I've confused zeal for lust, staring long-term at vacation. Why aren't you laughing? I compare them all to you. Tasting sweet, your mountain dust. Bubbling rising carbonation. I'll always love you, Mountain Dew. Okay, they win round 1.
That was really hard.
Always love you, Mountain Dew.
I'm so glad I'm on comedy over here. That's not fair at all.
You know what's
No!
What is that?
I did
No!
I did my prop. That was on me. I'm sorry. Comedy. I ruined round 1. Okay.
Are we not allowed to
So I get a penalty. This is for me not handing myself my Mountain Dew. I'm also the ref, so this is for me sullying the good name of Mountain Dew.
Oh my God.
And I'll be awarding 1 timeout. That's the end.
This is the one you've been waiting for.
What's happening to me?
Your psychokineses and these delusions are...
This is a song from my youth that was very important to me. It's a duo of French Canadians who would go on to change the wrestling world. And the chorus is very simple. It goes, we're all American boys, all American boys, we're all American boys, we're all American boys. From Montreal to Memphis, parlez-vous français? Tell all of the girls the Rougeos are on the way. Don't call us pretty boys, we're not a musclehead. We hate that long hair look, we like the preppy look instead. We're all American boys, we're all American boys. All American, all American, all American boys. We don't like heavy metal, we don't like rock and roll. All we like to listen to is Barry Manilow. Something in the French, I can't say those words, but it's okay, cause we love the USA. Hey, we're all American boys. America. Yeah, I didn't have the strap. It was holding me back the whole time. I thought I would be strangled. Growing up, my best friend lived next door. When I was in like 6th grade, we played these wrestling video games. Like, you should let me powerbomb you. And he's like, no. And I'm like, no, I know how to do it. You gotta jump. He's like, okay. Dropped his head on the roof. Probably gave him a concussion. He grew up and he became a doctor. Still hasn't thanked me. Okay? That was my wrestling material. That I limited for Chaka because if I just do too much Chaka, crowd goes mild. There are original songs I wanted to do. There's bits that I wanted to do, and I need lyrics because, unfortunately, I'm terrible at memory. Great at the game memory, bad at the practice memory. And so, you remember when I did 2 songs at the same time, and you were like, hey, Will, you're taking up way too much time. You're like, oh, what is it? And you're like, 12 minutes. You have 60 seconds. And then you almost had to physically remove me from the stage because I cared. So, this is a song by a British group. Now, remember I played Creep and no one sang along with me because I was singing the TLC lyrics but playing the Radiohead?
Yes.
That's the kind of guy I am. So, this is a song called Breathe by a British group. I'm not going to tell you who, but you know it as soon as I play it. The intro takes 47 minutes. Don't play my game on Psycho, semantic, addict insane. Breathe the pressure. Come play my game on test, yeah. Psycho, semantic, addict insane. Come play my game. Inhale, inhale. Don't miss it. Breathe the pressure. Oh, come play my game on test, yeah. Psycho, semantic, addict insane. Breathe the pressure. Oh, come play my game on test, yeah. Psycho, semantic, addict insane. Come play my game. Inhale, inhale. Don't miss it. Now the song goes on too long. I don't know.
You have exactly 40 seconds, Bill. Don't press.
Oh, okay. So no interpretive dance at the Highlander series of movies.
Why not?
I mean, I welcome it.
I have 40 seconds and I didn't stretch my knee properly. Okay, so that was my sing-along game. Now, did we get rid of that kid there? Oh, did he have headphones on?
Yeah.
Okay, good. For the end of my first set, I ran out of time. I was just about to get into the intricacies of centaur. Remember? So, here's what I like. The phrase hung like a horse sounds like you're murdering an animal. I don't like it as a phrase. If you hear it, you're like, what did that horse do? How'd they string him up? They have to have a lot of people or a strong tree. So I don't like it on that level. But I'm also uncomfortable because they say hung like a horse and not hung like a centaur. They wanted to go for beast. They could have been normal and gone half human. But they also know this. Centaurs, and this is a fact, centaurs have human. Everyone knows this. Everybody knows this. Because nature was unfair. A horse and a human combined to make a centaur, but it's got 6 limbs. So out there somewhere is the bottom half of a human and the head of a horse just living in your nightmares. So in order to make it fair for that one, we gotta give them a big dump, alright? You gotta hook them up. The other thing is, when you've ever seen a centaur in any kind of fiction, it's always shown having like a regular human mouth. If it was a horse, it would look like that scene from the Joker when he's like, you don't wanna know how I got these scars? Horse. And that's every centaur. They look like an old apple. I'm sorry, everyone eats fruit differently, I guess. could have got that, but you missed it. If you saw my set in March of 2023, you probably were like, you left something out. That one didn't make it. I don't like political humor. I like humor that's political. So if a joke is funny and you can take the politics out of it, it works, right? So 8 or 9 years ago, I wrote a bit about how it's bad to compare Trump to Hitler because where do you go from there? You know, picture this. Trump has a puppy at point on Fifth Avenue. You've already called Hitler that puppy. What do you call him? Pol Pot? How are you going to raise the stakes on it?
Genghis Khan.
Right? That's why I said you should have started in the 80s. You should have compared him to someone he would agree to. Now, this person wants his name on everything. He had ridiculous hair that no one tells him about. A tan that's not from here. It's not human. He can't be told about his faults. He sues people who try to bring him down. Kind of wants his daughter. I'm, of course, talking about Hulk Hogan. Like, Trump, you're political Hulk Hogan. He would have been like, thank you.
It's like man is similar.
Yes.
But then you can raise the stakes. Like, you find out that maybe, I don't know, he the star and paid her off, then you can call him a McMahon. But until then, it's just conjecture. On the other side, Joe Biden's hilarious. He's just funny. In the 80s, I didn't really know him as much because at that point I was happy.
Children, so.
And then in the 90s, I knew him as the guy who looked like Jake the Snake Roberts in Congress. He had that hair, and I was like, oh shit, Jake the Snake Roberts in Congress. In the 2000s,
Well, that's the thing. When Rory said stranger things are happening, that was just foreshadowing. She just said, well, a few minutes from now, Will is up.
Let's give it up for Will Wagner!
I timed this out, so I'm going to try to be on that. So this is a story and a song about a very specific time in my life from when I was 21 and a half to 22. A song called Underrated. Last month, I told you said stuff about family members I lost. You left. And
You made us not
well, I told you more.
and gentlemen, Degeneration X showed the world DX can play anyone. Absolutely.
These are cumulative, progressive.
I've been up for like 3 or 4 hours. I've just been trying to get all this shit together because I'm able to be taken to a like I use Firefox to have a window where I can see the rewards that are issued, but I just want to automatically have them accepted. I want people to be able to do that. It seems like it should be fucking easy, but it's not. Manage power up and channel points. That's the fucking place where I was. Ugh. I just don't want this fucking shit to be a pain in the ass. I don't know why. Like, I can't keep this window open, so I have no way of viewing the requests of this. There's no source online that can give me any help. Is it here? Okay, I can use my tablet, and now I can manually set this off. It's just weird. I'm in like 5 different fucking apps here to chase down just making this work. Oh, I got you. I'm gonna be cooking up stir fry in real life. Like, right? This thing works just fine. When I do it from the program...
Nami, could this be Vera?
That was a lot of expensive surgery, maybe.
So now, if I wanted to, from chat, I'm able to do the trailer. Then I go into my own rewards queue, and I have to accept it, because there's no automatically accept this shit. Why can't... Wish it would just work and I didn't have to like go in here and manually complete this. I mean, I guess I could do it here, but... AI is so fucking stupid. Where the fuck is the reward redemption shit? There's no like reward. Like it says that this should exist. Like there's a window that exists under triggers Twitch channel reward. Okay. Type. Maybe I need a new trigger. Automatic route? Do I have to do this automatic reward redemption? Like if I have to go through every one of these and change it, that's a kick in the dick. Channel reward automatic. when you choose automatic reward redemption, it picks from a list that fucking doesn't have my shit in it. Why would you have reward redemption and reward redemption updated? Why would you have both of those fucking things exist? But automatic isn't fucking able to be automatically accepted. Oh. Maybe I'm thinking of it. Maybe it's in sub action. Sub action. Well, it looks like the solution that they've recommended is to dedicate one of my fucking mobile devices just to redeeming requests. So fuck it, I don't care. I'm just gonna play the game. Oh my god, it's been going for... I've been trying to do this for a fucking hour. Usually my issue is, I wonder... Well, yesterday the issue was, I can't get my channel redemption points to work, but I also can't get the game to work. So at least I'm improving on that front.